Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, welcome back. First, let me tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Said Benmouh. I am a student from Tiznit, and today I'm going to present a Pecha Kucha about the first Festival of Access Students' Talents. So now let's get started. So, alright, today I'm going to expose a Pecha Kucha presentation about the first Festival of Access Students' Talents. So I hope that you will pay attention and concentrate a lot with me, because I have a lot of things here to share with both the Access students who have already lived the real adventure of last year's experience, and also with the ones who just came to find out about them. So as you know, the first Festival of Access Students' Talents was held in Rabat last year. About 84 students and teachers were accommodated in a big center. It was a great opportunity for us as Access students to put into practice what we had learned during our first English program, and the main aim of the festival was to showcase Access students' abilities and talents. This is the name of the center in which the first fest was held. It is situated in a large area and it can accommodate hundreds of people. It's an easy big building to stay in because it has a lot of amenities, a lot of facilities, and it can respond to all our basic needs. In brief, it's a fascinating center. As soon as we arrived, we started getting in touch with lots of new friends from different regions. We were absolutely delighted to meet and talk to other Access students, and it was a suitable moment to know about their personalities, to know about their projects, and it was also a chance for us as Access students to share our experience of studying in Access program. The atmosphere of discussions at the reception hall was awesome and so amusing. That was why we took some mixed photographs with some of the other Access centers, such as the one that is displayed on the screen, in which both Access students from our center and those from Gulmim are being photographed. And I'm so sorry for Gulmim Center. So, this was the first time we attended the competition hall. Access students and teachers had an appointment with some members from the US Embassy and some members from the MATE. During their speeches, they all concentrated on talking about the circumstances of organizing the fest and about the goals the festival planning to attain. Then afterwards, Access students entered the main competition. They took part in a diversity of fields, such as public speaking, in which my friend Hassim had fully tried to bring all the things related to the reality of school dropout issue to the audience's attention, and she succeeded in delivering her messages. Access students also competed in the music field, and the competitors had generally good singing voices, and my friend Maryam was one of them. She had exposed one of the judges' most famous songs. Even though she committed a small mistake at the beginning, Maryam knew how to control her song and she performed it well. Aside from the competition, the evening classes were devoted to some recreational activities that were meant to get rid of the competition stress and to create another atmosphere of relax and fun. So, Access students from some centers performed a lot of plays, while others preferred to show the audience some of the cultural characteristics of their region. And one of the most important things we enjoyed during our stay in the center was that we could easily make new friends. We had excellent relationships with some of the Access students, particularly those from Gulmim, because we get along with them really well since the day we arrived. So I still remember it was Sunday morning when Access students started talking in front of the audience about the things they had noticed about the festival. It was the first time I attempted to speak in front of an audience. Believe me, I was really surprised and almost forgot about my English, but this had really a profound impact on me. A moment later, we were inquired to join the stage in order to take our own photograph in front of the audience like all the other centers. I still remember we were the last Access center to be photographed. I didn't understand this, but maybe the list went up in alphabetical order. And what I really liked about this is that while taking it, we repeated our slogan before the audience many times. So after 3 days of competition, the Access students waited for the list to go up and to hear the outcomes of the festival. Unfortunately, only one member in our group had been rewarded. We felt a little sad, but we knew that being selected to take part in the festival had already been an achievement, and that gaining an experience must be our major goal. Then we attended the center's yard, from where we could take this fascinating collective picture that shows all Access students who were chosen to take part in the first Festival of Access Students' Talents. Then we came back to the center and we attended the dining room. It was obvious and apparent that the majority of students were disappointed, while an atmosphere of delight expanded between the minority was gained. But as soon as lunch was served, everybody looked pleased and seems to have forgotten about the outros. You know why? Because they were served with a huge meal. It was so tough to get separated from our friends because the festival had already been over. Anyway, we started packing our bags and started leaving the center on that Sunday afternoon in the company with NEAPE Access students. Then first of all, we attended the bus station to reserve a booking, and we were told that our departure would be at 9:15. So we decided to go exploring some buildings in the city since we had a free time. So we took a bus. In a moment, a sense of enthusiasm ran through our bodies that we started singing inside the bus. The passengers really enjoyed it, on the contrary of what expected. The first building we went for was the Parliament. That was the first time we had the opportunity to see it directly, because we only used to see it on TV before. So we didn't hesitate to take a picture because we were fascinated by its beauty and architecture. But we first took permission from the gatekeeper. Then we attended Ludaya, one of the Moroccan most famous historical monuments. It is a large building with so many houses inside and a narrow space between the homes. On one side of Ludaya, there are special facilities for the foreigners who drop out to discover it. On another side, there is a special place where people can feel amused and enjoy themselves. When we got there, we could see that a lot of people were having fun, and as soon as the darkness started to fall, the lampposts began to light up, and it was really awesome to look out over the city from that place at that moment. Thank you.